We all know Superman. He is probably one of the most iconic superheroes that have ever been made in the DC universe apart from Batman or Flash, and as long as the trend for making superheroes games in the industry is alive, the gaming community have kept gathering themselves in order to beg DC for an appropriate title for a Man of Steel arc. Off and on, people's eagerness for that kind of a project whets as we receive small projects showcasing how it might look like. Last year, a lot of buzz was around a small game made by a Japanese developer called Undefeated, and it actually was the biggest factor of that whim for a Superman game in a long time. Right now, a little modification to the Matrix UE5 demo, which was shared by Epic not that long time ago, is trending. Officially, it's branched as a Superman-style flight experience and can be downloaded for free by anybody. It was created by one guy, Tyson Butler Boschma, which is a professional developer in a studio co-working with Epic Games. In this mode, we are able to access the same city, which was in the Matrix demo, as a generic character that obviously isn't Superman due to legal reasons, but the resemblance is striking here. We can't do really much other than flying around and playing with the city. It's simple, being a glimpse of what those mechanics could look like, and those showcases are convincing enough to recon that creating something of the size of a game by a studio isn't such a demanding challenge. This is actually a superb example and fills us with hope that someday there will be delivered a title about Superman. Apart from that, there are few little things like multiple stances for that character or cool landing animation. It was all made by using uncomplex assets available online. Honestly, there isn't anything marvelous about this modification considering it won't be expanded by its alpha. It's cool to play around with it and just check it out, although keep in mind that if you want to try it out, you need a really solid PC spec. A bigger deal here is the Unreal Engine 5 capabilities, which are seriously admirable. If you want to go deeper into its technologies, I highly recommend reading some official specifications, as I won't attempt to explain how it all works. I'm not an expert myself. Though what I want to allude to this demo mode is that it uses all features and technologies the Unreal Engine 5 is supplied with. That means a really long list from which every position takes an essential part in creating the way the demo looks and overall all the games made on Unreal Engine. And what we can tell is that the graphics are really outstanding. No doubt that the UE5 shall be taken as a breakthrough engine in the game development, as it seems for now to take the lead. And if this only a demo amazes, next gen is closer than we think. Other than that, a crucial question occurs: why there hasn't been any Superman game yet? Well, this topic is really tough. It is somewhat impossible to make a Man of Steel game where he is an invincible superhero, and at the same time, players will need to have some real challenges during gameplay. The main plot may not be an issue here, as Superman had many enemies and fashioned the pick for the antagonist wouldn't be really hard, but minor enemies like thugs or terrorists or any kind of those during the free roam are problematic. With Batman, which received many games, there is nothing like that at all, because he is not as powerful as Superman. Basically, he's more vulnerable to any simpler enemies. The scale is wholly different. Playing as one of the most mighty characters on Earth doesn't sound like many difficulties. It's tough to capture his abilities without him just being overpowered. It would be needed to greatly restrict his abilities to make him suitable for controlling, unless you just want to build a paper sandbox with no substance.